Welcome, adventurer, to the Geek English Podcast and Tavern. I am Mr. Oldfire, and here you can practice your English listening skills through topics you love. In every video, we'll dive into familiar and exciting nerdy topics, helping you improve your listening while you enjoy the content. We'll break it down so you can pick up new vocabulary and sharpen your understanding of English. Today is the 6th episode of our series, and we're going to learn about the Valar and Maiar, two powerful groups who helped shape the world. There's a lot to discover, and we'll take our time to explain everything clearly. So, if you want to practice listening in a fun way, grab a seat at the bar, ask for your hydromel, plug in your earphones, and let's explore the world of nerd culture while learning English.
Okay, Alicia, I'm so excited. You don't know how long I've been waiting for this. The Valar and Maiar, the ones who helped shape Middle-earth. I've heard so much about them, but now it's like I'm finally going to open a gift I've been waiting for.
You're really excited, huh? I get it. It's a big topic. The Valar and Maiar are really interesting. Let's get started.
I'm ready. So, the Valar are like gods, right? And the Maiar, how do they fit into all of this? I just want to know how they're connected to Middle-earth.
Yes, the Valar are like the gods of Middle-earth. They shape the world and guide it. The Maiar are like helpers to the Valar. They're also powerful, but they usually don't get as much attention. Some Maiar, like Gandalf and Sauron, came to Middle-earth and became very important.
Gandalf? And Sauron too? Wow. I always wondered how they became so important. This is making everything feel so much bigger.
Yes, the Valar and Maiar made Middle-earth what it is today. The Valar, like Manwë, the king, and Arda, the lady of the stars, guide everything to keep it in balance. The Maiar, though powerful, mostly work in the background. Some of them, like Gandalf, came to help the free peoples of Middle-earth.
So, they have all this power, and they still choose to help mortals? That's incredible. But wait, what happened to Sauron? He was also a Maiar, right?
Yes, Sauron was a Maiar. He worked for all, who is the Valar of crafting and creating. But Sauron wanted power, and that led him down a bad path. He wanted to control everything and became the Dark Lord we know in The Lord of the Rings. It's a sad story, really. But it shows how some use power for good and others for bad.
That's a huge difference. I never thought of it like that. The Valar and Maiar shape Middle-earth, but it's the choices they make that really matter, right? It's about how they use their power.
Exactly. It's not just about power, it's about wisdom and knowing what to do with it. Gandalf and the other good Maiar understood that. But Sauron chose to dominate. It's the big lesson in Middle-earth, how even the most powerful beings can fall, and how the smallest ones can rise.
So it really comes down to balance, huh? The Valar, Maiar, and even the free peoples, everything's connected in ways I didn't realize before.
Yes, balance is very important. The Valar and Maiar shaped everything, from the land to the way mortals live. Take the elves, for example. The Valar helped create them, but they gave them freedom to make their own choices.
So the Valar protected them, but didn't control everything? They let the free peoples make their own decisions?
Exactly. They were protectors, but they respected free will. They didn't interfere directly in the First and Second Ages, even when things were chaotic. That's why there was so much fighting. It was up to mortals to decide their own paths. Even though Sauron was out there, it was still up to the free peoples to decide to fight back.
That makes sense. They gave mortals a chance to decide for themselves, to fight for good, even when things seemed hopeless. They didn't just step in and fix it. Yes, exactly. That's why Middle-earth is so interesting. It's not just about good and evil. It's about how the free peoples, elves, men, dwarves, hobbits, grow and learn. They have to find courage, even in hard times. The Valar and Maiar guide them, but they let the mortals make their own choices, and that's why Gandalf was so important. He didn't just show his power, he showed them how to fight for what's right, how to be brave, and how to trust each other. It wasn't just about defeating Sauron, it was about working together, having hope, and trusting one another. That's the real power of the Maiar. Exactly. Gandalf, like all the Maiar, could have taken a stronger approach, but he knew teaching and inspiring the people was the key. He wasn't a conqueror, he was a guide. And that's what the Valar and Maiar are about, giving wisdom, not controlling. Mortals have to decide their own way. It's amazing. The world is shaped by the choices people make, not just by the ones with the most power. The Valar and Maiar shaped Middle-earth, but the true strength of the world comes from the choices of its people.
You got it, Arthur. And it's something we can all learn. The strongest beings in Tolkien's world knew it wasn't about their power, but how they chose to use it. That's a lesson that can help everyone, no matter who you are. Well, talking about all this is making me thirsty. My throat's dry, so a little drink might help.
I got so caught up in the conversation, I didn't even notice. A drink sounds good to me too.
You talked enough for tonight. It's getting late, and I think it's time to head home.
Really, Mr. Old Fire? Just when things were getting interesting?
You've had your fill of stories for tonight. The night is growing late, and I think it's time for bed. We can always talk more tomorrow.
All right, you're probably right. We've talked enough for today, but we'll pick up where we left off next time.
Yes, we'll save the rest for tomorrow. But remember, the things you talked about tonight will stay with you. Let them settle quietly overnight. That was our 6th talk in the tavern. What do you think? Share with me in the comments. Well, if you feel like you exercise your listening skills and learn new vocabulary, come back another time. We all will be happy to share more conversations, drink a bit, and spend time together. See you next time.